Okay, we're gonna send this car home with Mike now. He done a nice job on the body there. I took and did some color sanding on the top edge here because I didn't want him to do it. Now he's going to color sand this. I want him to knock it down with some 600 paper and not be real aggressive with it. Then switch over to 1200 and then go on from there. But
600, 1200,
1200. And I'd probably end up with some 2,000 on it
before I even try to
rub it or anything. Yes.
So 600, 1200.
Then go to 1200. I'm gonna show you what I want you just to do with the 600. Using the block here.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, your paper on the back is the number on it is what it is. The higher the number, the finer it is. Okay, get yourself a squirt bottle, little water. This is 600, and all we're doing is just lightly going over it with a 600, just to knock any of the stuff down.
Mm-hmm.
Then I want you to take the block, come back over,
and still see it, right?
Okay, you can see a little bit of it. Now, then I want you to take your 1200 over it.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But this here just makes it a little bit faster.
So you don't try to take it all off with the 6.
No.
Okay.
And watch it on your edges. Stay away from your edges.
Yep.
Make sure you use plenty of water. Go one way with it.
Yeah, I can already see that smoothing out there. It's getting there.
Yep. Yeah, you can see it. It's getting better. But you want to have it all looking like this right here. Okay.
Yep.
This has been.
Yep. That's
this
ready
is this
to go.
is 12. This is 1200 here. Okay. When the time you're done, after you go over the 1200, look at it. Then you want to take some, 2000, or if you want to even use 15 over it. It's going to make it easy when you rub it. It's going to look deep when you do that.
Just stay away from that and stay away from this one.
Stay away from these edges.
This one here, right?
Stay away from the edges because you go through. You'll go through on the edges.
So
especially if you don't know what you're doing.
How do I sand in between smaller paper?
Well, just take some 1200 and just with your hand and just go over it lightly.
Okay.
You can sand up to it. You want to try it?
Yep.
Okay. Now this is 600 that I've got right here. Like say you want to use plenty of water.
Mm-hmm.
The easiest way to do it is get yourself a spray bottle.
Yeah, I see that. Rather than a bucket.
Yeah, it's a lot easier that way. Squeeze it back down, then take your 1200 over it. Yep. That'll take a second and that'll dry, then you can see what I'm talking about on there.
Right.
Stuff up around here, around the moldings and that. Throw a piece of tape on there so you don't scratch the moldings and stuff like that. Same thing on the edge. Put a piece of tape on here.
Mm-hmm. And so you think that'll, once I buff that out,
that'll look good. You get your stripe and that on. Right now you look at it, there ain't no stripe and it all stands right out. Okay?
It does.
But you get your stripe and stuff on it, get it all rubbed and everything, it'll look real good.
Boy, where I patched that
looks
all
good.
in, you can't.
Looks good.
If you didn't know.
And you was worried about it last night. I told you. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, I mean, I thought they'd walk up on that, and you can't.
No,
this whole thing
looks good. Done a good job on it.
Yeah, good.
Like I say, if you're not happy with it, I guess nobody can please you then.
Well, it's all my work, so I got nobody to blame but myself.
See, now I'll take this and go over. I'm taking 1200 over. 600 is just knocking it down, so it's going to make it even easier yet. Can't be in a hurry. You don't need anybody around to bother you. Just work on one area and get that area done. I don't want you here, then there, and whatever.
Right.
Because then it's not going to get done. Okay?
Right. Yep. Yep. It didn't take much.
No, it's not going to take much at all. I'm going to have you try some here. Here's some 600 right here.
Yep.
Or better yet, go to the other side of the car.
You sure?
Yeah, go to the other side of the car.
Go in the same area.
Just remember that I've already done all this through here, okay?
Well, how much pressure?
So you got it down. You'll get used to it. Take it over to the edge here, but you don't want to sand in this. If you come to the edge, you might want to put some tape on there.
Yeah, I will. I'll tape it all up. Make sure I don't make a boo-boo.
Yeah, you'll be able to go over it once you squeegee it off and look at it, and you'll see some places. Gee, I need to get that a little bit better. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, this side's smoothed up pretty good.
Oh, it'll do it real easy, real easy. Just the 600 is going to make your job a lot easier as long as you're careful. So you didn't think it was going to look this decent, huh? You thought it would still be primer all over it. I told you it wouldn't take long.
No, you're right. All right. Well, I can see. See, like in here.
Yeah, in here. You want to lay some, before you do some real good sanding here, you want to lay some tape so you're not going over into here. You see, we didn't paint these right here.
No.
And you can look at the color. The color looks pretty good. Color looks good on it.
Well, that camera thing works. Okay.
Okay, wipe that off there. Then I'll come over here and look at this side. It's dried over here now.
All right, check the other side out where we did it. Okay.
And I'll take a look at. Don't put anything on it. Just
No.
have him. But I want you to look at. Have him just film it. You see what we're after?
Yeah. Now see, this part's done right in here.
Yeah,
right?
you can tell. You can tell.
This got a little.
Okay, that's going to need more sanding.
And I can,
But see, the 600 is just making your job easier.
right.
But don't get carried away with it.
Yeah.
And watch the edges. Edges are very important.
Right. Right.
And then up here in the sail panel, I would only color sand about right to here, and the rest of it I would just rub. Yeah.
What should I use to rub it with?
Well, I don't know what you have. I use Wizard products, and I use Turbo Cut. I would go over it first with a wool pad, but you said you like just going over with the foam, and that's okay after you've got all these stuffs done.
Well, most of the compounds and stuff I have are more maintenance, like taking out some swirl marks and stuff. Finish
Cut takes it out with Wizard. Turbo Cut is with a wool pad is pretty aggressive.
Okay. Yeah.
You just want to be careful.
Right.
You just want to be careful. If you're not good with a wheel, you can get in trouble. You get in trouble real easy. So
I've never burned anything through, but I've never used any aggressive compound.
Yeah.
Right. Which I know could
just remember the edges.
Right.
We put an extra coat of clear on it, so just to kind of help you.
Yeah, it's thick. Like you can just see it. It's on there. Okay.
Why don't you pull it outside?
All right.
Hi guys. That's trash out. It's glue.
Seeing it in my body work, those panel sections welded in and the body work on there. I don't know if, you with all your experience could find it.
Looks good. No, it looks good.
But
it looks good.
Yeah.
You get your black stripe and that on there and the side light back on and touch up your spring on the bottom. It's going to look good.
Holy cow. It's exciting. Yeah, this side, you can
Looks good.
maybe taking 2 years to get these lines right was worth it, huh?
Looks good. It looks good.
This too.
Okay, you can see what I'm talking about here, right
There's a
here.
slight-
See this right here? See this here? This needs some more. It could take some more 600.
Yeah.
Okay, then go over it. Because just look at this right here, and this is what I want it to be like.
Yep. Okay.
If you get it rubbed and stuff, you have to come out and we'll coat that up underneath the fender wells there.
Yep.
Take and spray your spring black, touch that up.
Yeah, so I called the company today that makes these,
Uh-huh.
and she says, is it shiny? And I said, no.
No, it's matte. I'm
Matte.
pretty
so
sure
they,
it's matte.
they make those.
Yeah.
So it takes.
If it's matte, you can take some stuff over it and bring it so it looks.
Yeah, so I'll be able to line that up really easy.
Just watch the edges is all I ask.
Yeah, I'm going to be really careful. You know what I'll do too? I'll just go ahead and tape the edge.
Okay, when you put your tape on, just put it on lightly. I don't want you pressing down real hard and leaving it on.
Maybe I should.
I don't want you.
I'll be good not to
Yeah.
get to
Yeah,
this.
just-
I know what went into this.
Just I want you to be careful.
This here, so the patches from
Yeah, it looks good. It looks
Yeah.
good.
you can't even tell there, right?
It looks good. Time that's all color sanded, rubbed. You got your stripe on. It's going to look good. It's going to look good.
All right.
Your color sanding and then rubbing is going to even change the color.
Okay.
Change the color.
Right.
And the color is going to look good.
All right. Well, thank you.
You got
Good.
this stuff here.
I couldn't have done it without you.
You got